Hey guys, before we jump into this new video, make sure that you click the link below in the description box, go to streamlabs.com and actually check out the Awaken Show cool new merch where you can find shirts like I'd Probe That, It's Probing Time, and Alien Lives Matter. We also have some cool new hoodies just in time for the winter and Christmas holidays, so make sure that you cop a gift for your friends and yourself. And with that being said, on with the show. Incident happened on back in 1973. Is that correct?
October 11th, 1973.
How old were you at that time, Calvin?
I was 18 years old. I turned 19 in November the 2nd, but I was 18 when the abduction actually happened.
Oh wow. Okay. See, that's interesting because the interviews in the book and everything says it starts at 19. So that's good to know. You were 18 at the time.
Yes, sir.
So uh, at this time, you're 18 years old here. Before the incident, was what was going on in your life? What was happening?
Well, I was working in the oil field, engaged to get married in October the 9th. I meant November the 9th. And I was working 7 days a week, 16 hours a day, and I wanted to change jobs. The reason I ended up in Pascagoula, so I'd have some family time when I did get married. So actually, the day I was abducted was the first day I went to work at this shipyard. I've always told everybody I got hired, fired, and a physical all in the same day.
That's
uh,
that's amazing. I'm s- I'm sorry. That is hilarious. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that's actually where you met Charles Hickson. Is that right?
it is. Charles Hickson was an old friend of my father's. And my father said, well, you want to change jobs. Charlie is working at a shipyard there in Pascagoula. Call him up and he'll put you to work and you can get some normal hours. So that's what I did.
And how long would you say that you knew Charles Hickson before this whole incident happened?
Oh, gosh. That's the first time this question's been asked, but uh, met him in 62, I think.
Okay, so you've known Charles Hickson for quite some time, and at one point in time, you both decide to actually go on a fishing trip, correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct. We'd always fished together through the years,
Okay.
but when we got off work that day, that's when he decided to go fishing. And I said, Charlie, I don't have, that's what I've always called him. I said, I don't have my fishing equipment down here. He said, well, you could borrow some of mine, and I'll let you fish with it. But he ended up loaning it to me.
That's a good
I
friend.
wish now he hadn't.
Okay. So, and this was at the Pascagoula River, and this is pretty close now to where Angel Shipyard is at, correct?
Uh, that was F.B. Walker and Son shipyard that we was working at. That was Shaw Peters shipyard where we were abducted. And Engel shipyard is just down below that. Yes, sir. They all right in there together.
Okay, perfect. So thank you for correcting me. You said Shaw Peters. Is that how you said it?
Shaw Peters shipyard. That was no abandoned shipyard.
Perfect. Okay. Um, and at this time, were you interested in UFOs or alien phenomena or anything like that?
I had no idea what a UFO or alien was. I mean, I was an old country boy, and we was brought up as sharecroppers, where you work somebody else's fields and work for them. And so I didn't get to have the luxury of watching TV. I walked behind a mule for all day long and pick cotton and hoe cotton and all. So I didn't have an easy life coming up.
Absolutely. I can only imagine. I mean, these days we have all kinds of technology, like games and Xboxes and computers. I mean, everything. Look at what we're doing. We're literally talking to each other online. You
It,
know,
if you had told me this back then, I wouldn't have believed it.
yeah. I don't think I would have believed it either. I remember, when I used to answer the phone at my grandmother's house, and we had the old rotary phones that you
Oh,
would
yeah,
actually use. I go there. It just recently got moved, but yeah, that's as far as I go back, and those days are definitely special to me.
right.
Wow.
So, I mean, that takes it back. Was no cell phones, were no if you got TV, you had three channels on it: NBC, CBS, and ABC.
Okay, I
And
remember something like that.
and if the president spoke, you was out of luck if you was gonna watch something on TV.
Oh wow. And I would imagine it was the floor model TVs.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We had actually had rabbit ears and had tinfoil across the top of the rabbit ears just to be able to get them channels.